The first time I ever shot a roll of film was back in 2016. I believe I got my first film camera as a Christmas gift at the end of 2015. And I was interested, I was curious. I was in college going to school for filmmaking and just wanted to learn a little bit more about the filmmaking process. And filmmaking doesn't exist without photography, specifically film photography. So I got this film camera, shot a bunch of rolls, learned to develop on my own in my basement at the time. It was horrible. I was not good at taking photos at the time. Fast forward to right now. A couple weeks ago, I was looking through some backpacks looking for, I'm not even sure what. I was just looking for something that I couldn't find, and lo and behold, there was this roll of film that was not labeled. The film wasn't sticking out of the canister, which means it had been completely shot, but I had never developed it. So I decided that it was time to develop this mystery roll of film. Looking at this roll of film, it was Kodak Gold 200, and I think the last time I shot that was either 2016 or 2017. So sending this roll off for development, I had absolutely no idea what was going to be on this roll. I wasn't missing any photos. There wasn't anything I was expecting. I was just really hoping that it wasn't going to be a blank roll, and this is how it turned out. The roll of film is from a trip I took with my wife to the Smoky Mountains back in the fall of 2017. While on this trip to the Smoky Mountains, I had the opportunity and the privilege to meet up with Corey Wolfenbarger. You guys probably know him if you follow any film photographers at all online. He has some of the best landscapes I've seen, and just his work from the Smokies specifically is really powerful. I took a portrait of Corey that I don't remember ever taking, and it did not turn out well. I'm not sure if this photo didn't turn out because I let the roll of film sit too long, or if it was an issue with my camera or issue with scanning and developing. I don't know. Insane light leaks that the rest of the roll of film didn't have. It was just on this one photo. I believe this photo was the last photo on the roll, so maybe that had something to do with it. But it was shot on my Minolta X570, and that camera is known for having light leaks, but never any light leaks to that extent. And the rest of the roll of film, it's just a reflection on where I was at with my photography in 2017. I was still getting into it. Sure, I was in school for film. I had been taking photos pretty much my whole life, but really hadn't developed an eye for what works with film photography. For comparison, here's one of the photos from that roll of film back in 2017. Just a landscape shot. And here's a landscape shot from a couple weeks ago, also shot on film. Yes, the settings are different, but you can see how I've grown as a photographer in pretty much every aspect. But it's cool to see a comparison like this because in 2017, I thought I was taking awesome shots, and I was really happy with the shots I was taking at the time. But as you grow, as you take more photos, you realize there's so much room for growth. And that's what I love about taking photos. That's what I love about finding an old roll of film like this, is you really get to see where you started and how far you've come. I'm still just a hobby photographer. I don't do it for work. I just do it because I love it and I enjoy it. But it's still cool to get better at the things you enjoy because it's allowing me to enjoy it on a whole new level. And that's the roll. It was a complete mystery. Finding it in a backpack got me excited, but also nervous. And I really didn't think anything was going to show up because it wasn't stored properly. It wasn't stored in a fridge. It was just probably in a bag for 4 or 5 years, whatever. But that's what I love about film. Digital photography, you can take a million photos and it's nice. You can go back and look at the memories, but when something's shot on film, it feels like it was really stamped in time. There's only one copy of that image, and it had to be scanned from a physical roll of film, which is just so cool. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video and hear my story about this lost roll of film. Be sure to subscribe for more videos. Like this video if you enjoyed it. I've got a couple new videos that I'm working on right now from a couple trips I just took. I just went to Hawaii, I went to Utah a couple times, and I shot film the entire trips. So be on the lookout for those videos coming up real soon. All right, awesome. I'll see you guys in the next video.